But this situation, you don't do that. How insane do you have to be? How out of touch with reality do you have to be to pick up the phone and after researching, like hunting down where they think that I work because I didn't update something from like 4 years ago, and they're like, "Oh, that means he's there." I'm like, "Nope, it's not." How do you know that I'm not doing that on purpose, guys? Because I know that's what people are trying to do to me.
Well, to be fair, you didn't expect this guy to go that far. But to be
Not him,
fair,
not him. I did expect other people though. That's my
well, to
point.
be fair, you do know the reason he zeroed in on you specifically, right?
Um,
You don't know this.
I can't remember. Maybe I'll remember when you say it. What is it?
He is buddy with someone who's currently in a lawsuit with you.
Oh
He's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
very buddy, talks about you all the time, gives his opinion on everything you do.
That makes sense. Yep, I did know that. So yes, good point.
So yeah, he specifically zeroed in on you because of you talking about her, and then specifically because of that, you know, and also make the content you made and whatever. That's what he decided. That's when he decided to specifically go after you.
But all my content was 100% factual. Like there was nothing
Yes.
that he could say that was like, "Oh, you can't say that." It's like, well, it's what happened.
But you see, Smash, when facts come up, these people don't really understand facts. They don't like facts,
They're
as we know.
inconvenient.
Did you know that there are members of CBB Inc. actually involved in upvoting a certain video that was made by a certain someone?
Oh, I'm sure that would.
Oh,
That would.
well, they're not hiding it.
Like sharing it on BlueSky to say everyone.
Yeah. All he did was write an article about the brutal harassment happening to me and my colleagues. Many of us were driven off social media.
Do you want to share your
altogether.
screen? Do you want to share your screen?
No, because that'll reveal where my account is. I don't want to do that. That'd be
Gotcha.
bad.
Yeah.
Literally, what they're saying.
I tried to look it up myself, but he requires a sign in, and I don't.
Okay, I can grab it. I can grab a couple things here. Just give me a minute.
All right, you guys ready for this? There we go.
That is Amy Leigh Shaw of CBB Inc. So.
Oh yeah, she is quite the wokey. I've done a video covering her. She was part of Suicide Squad, if I remember correctly.
Yep, and she also did that one panel that's CBB Inc. specific that's hidden behind a paywall for the GDC, which is annoying. And also, I don't know if you know this, Smash, but she's also in the Western Kabuki Discord server. So,
not shocked at all, actually.
These people think like they're very smart. It's like, you guys are not very smart, but okay. And again, look, I'm not saying that these people are, there might be people who are just, friends, but I think it's interesting. And here's another interesting one.
Wait. Go back to the other one real quick. The Amy Shaw one. I didn't read it. I was just waiting to read it.
Sorry.
All Alyssa did was write an article about the brutal harassment. God, these people. All she did was, and then just talks about one side of the story again, happening to me and my colleagues. Many of us were driven off social media altogether because of the abuse she outlines in the video. First off, none of that was ever from me, but yet I am the focal point of Alyssa's lawsuit, which is very strange. Neither the games industry nor any of the platforms have done anything to stop it. Stop what? Show the proof. Well,
here's the thing, Smash. You wonder, maybe just maybe, if none of the platforms have done anything to stop it, then maybe
it's not illegal.
Just maybe there isn't a problem and they know it, and you're manufacturing one to fit your narrative.
That's a strong point you make right there, TDS. Very strong point.
Like, again, if they're not doing it, you could say it's the system's against me. You can't both be a minority and like given special treatment in the system and then also say the system's against you. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. All right, what was the next one?
The next one was from your old friend, your old buddy,
Chris Kindred. No one should even face a fraction of the abuse waged against Alyssa. This coming ironically from the person that tried to get me fired from my job. for reporting on game news that I found interesting. That's curious. Amazing out of touch disconnection with reality right there. The worst part about online harassment of this type and scale is that it's so personal and localized to the point. Oh my God, is someone going to be calling your job and calling you racist?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wait,
was
no,
going to say, it's so
that's
personal that you would call their job.
That's what you did to me. Is someone going to contact my wife? Oh, wait, no, that's what she did to me. Like, what are we doing here? No one else would know the extent unless they're also privy to the greater context, or you tell them yourself. Oh, yeah.
Or you call their job.
Yep. Or, yeah, they have to hear it. You can't learn from researching. You have to learn from hearing my story. Because if you research, you'll get the whole story, and that won't fit the narrative. So you need to not research. You need to just believe me.
Yep. And then he said more at the
Big
bottom.
ups. Oh, there's more. Big ups to Alyssa for constantly speaking and showing just how deeply this hatred can pick away at someone from the inside.
And that explains it, Smash. That explains it. Think about it. There wasn't much on the inside, obviously, of Chris Kindred is not a very good person, so he doesn't have much to pick away at.
It's a lot of projection. It's a lot of projection, as always. And it's funny too, because projection is one of those things. Like when I first started covering this stuff, that it took me a long time to recognize projection. And now it's like you see it right. It's like reading the Matrix. It's like the second they start throwing stuff, it's like, oh, that's projection. There it is. Like right off the bat, every time. You can't fool me anymore. Like these people think that they can keep using their words to wiggle out of situations. It's like, no, we know who you are now, and it's not working anymore. You've been found out.
Yeah, and they think that like they're somehow gonna get away with it. But they can be this way and we can see them and they can be like, nope, you don't see us. We're not here. It's like, well, but we do.
I think their brains have a end justifies the means mentality where they justify insane actions because they're so filled with hatred over people just covering stuff. Like literally, that's what I've done. All of it. The only thing you could say is, oh, well, you said Alyssa sucked dick. It's like, well, that was in response to her calling me out for being a bad investor. And oh, by the way, both of those things were true based off of what we previously said on social media. So,
and I want to say something also, because as the person who kind of does research and stuff, not that I've been researching you, okay? I want to make this clear.
No, it's fine.
Your first video on Kotaku wasn't even about her.
I didn't even know who she was.
Exactly. But like, there are plenty of videos that you made on Kotaku way before you even heard her name.
Yep.
It's like, she was involved with the thing you covered already.
I made videos on Luke Plunkett. I made videos on Jason Schreier. I made videos on Paul Tassi. I've made videos on so many journalists that I have issues with, that I don't like what they say.
But here's the thing, Smash.
I have a right to do that. Like, they're trying to take that away from me. That's crazy.
Yeah, but again, when they get the raw end of the stick, they also have a little more to say.
So YouTube agree that the content they've been hosting on their site for over a year is abusive harassment, enough to take down a victim's video about it, but not enough to take down the abusive videos themselves.
And look who reposted it, Smash.
It's one tight-knit group of people that are desperate for relevance because they feel their world crumbling around them. Everything that they had going, they had a good thing going. I think ultimately that's why they're really mad at everyone, because they have the mentality of, if it wasn't for you kids, we'd be able to just keep doing this and keep making money and keep indoctrinating people in gaming, which
ultimately would have done with it too if it weren't for you pesky gamers.
Yeah, there you go. That one. I was thinking more of Scooby-Doo, but yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking too.
Right.
It's interesting because they again, the one thing that you point out, Smash, I think is important to note that they don't note is, like, let's say they wanted to claim, it was harassment or whatever, fine, right? They only covered one side. Not a single one of these people have ever come out and said, "Hey, yo, what you did to Cabrutus was terrible. Don't do that."
Right. Hey, yo,
Like,
what you did to try to get Smash fired, that's crazy, bro. Like, none of them have ever come out publicly and said anything about it, ever. They want to act like it's never happened. Imagine going through life not understanding comedy, not being able to laugh at yourself, and just being so filled with hate that you feel like the world is just out to get you.